First drive in MG Z5.
Hello and welcome to Toothless Tesla, and welcome to my first drive in the MG ZS EV. It is not the MG5 that I thought it was. This is a new 2020 MG ZS EV. It is new because it only has 3.5 kilometers on the clock. First, I will be quiet and let you hear the sounds of the car and its whirring electric motor for a few minutes. After these few minutes, I will then give you my initial impressions a bit later on during my drive.
There's a blind spot indicator, which is quite nice. Oh, we've got the lights. Is it regen? Is there regen? I can't read it. There's no regen at the moment. Is it KERS? Yes. Regeneration level 1. Regeneration level 2. And heavy. What does that mean?
My initial impressions is that this EV is super easy and very comfortable to drive. As a Tesla owner, it takes little time to get used to the display options, the driving modes, cruise control and regen braking levels. The only thing I took longer on was when parking and needing to change to reverse. That's when I kept using the right stalk on the steering column, which put on the wipers, rather than use the control wheel to my left down by the central console. Other than that, with indicators on the left stalk, which is the same as in Teslas, it's super easy to drive. The seat is really comfortable and holds your body well. My body does not slide around. The driver's seat is fully electric and both front seats have heating. I've had some friends sit in the car and their initial impressions was that the seats were very comfy and there was a lot of space both in the back seats and the front passenger seat. It feels like a good sized SUV-like family car. The steering wheel is not heated and is a little thin, but it is compact and responsive. The MG ZS EV has great all-round visibility, especially looking from the rear-view mirror. As a Tesla Model S owner, there is limited rear-view visibility, which is why I use a digital rear-view mirror cam in my Tesla. This MG has great rear-view visibility, so a rear-view mirror cam is optional. The blind spot indicators on the wing mirrors is a nice bonus feature for this budget-priced EV. Teslas do not have blind spot indicators, although from my Tesla Model S front display, I can see the proximity of nearby cars thanks to the Model S's sensors. But that's to be expected in premium cars and not from MG. So the MG's blind spot indicators are a great bonus feature. I didn't measure the space, but the size of this SUV-like car appears quite spacious. It's a good family-sized car, and with the seats folded down, I'm sure camping mode for 2 people is not only possible, but very comfortable. Having mentioned the positives, I will now mention some of the not so good characteristics of the MG ZS EV. There is no battery state of charge display, only the predicted range, which alters slightly based on your driving mode. For example, it displays 206 kilometers for normal mode when I've fully charged the battery. And if you change the mode to sport, it will decrease by about 10 kilometers, and in eco, it would increase by about 10 kilometers. However, there's no discernible difference between the 3 driving modes, so eventually, after a couple of days, I kept it on normal driving mode. Also, it's a shame there are no over-the-air software updates available for the 2019 and 2020 MGs, because the newer MGs, that is the latest versions of ZS EV and MG5, have better software and displays. Tesla, as you know, allow regular over-the-air software updates, so MG should also provide this service too. The MG provides 3 levels of regenerative braking, but the regen does not feel strong, even at the highest level 3. I would have preferred stronger regen braking, and even one-pedal driving. If the regen braking was stronger, then I would feel much more comfortable in helping extend the range of this EV. So the range of this EV is another limiting factor. This model has 44.5 kilowatt-hour battery, which is plenty enough for a city runaround. But for longer road trips, as you will see in my upcoming videos, the range can be limiting. Although it looks like a compact SUV, the MG ZS EV is only front-wheel drive. This means it may struggle on muddy roads and off-road terrain. I like the adaptive cruise control in this MG. However, I still kept my foot hovering over the brake pedal when approaching traffic lights. This is because even though I had the maximum distance set for the car ahead, the braking did seem a little late and quite abrupt. The adaptive cruise control works, but it just isn't as smooth as the system I am used to in my Tesla Model S. So, these are my impressions during my first drive of the MG ZS EV. What do you think? Have you driven the MG ZS EV? Please share your comments below. Also, look out for my upcoming road trip videos with this MG ZS EV and of my experience with EV chargers in Australia. That's all for now. Thanks for watching and stay safe.